Hello, everyone, and welcome back to DSP versus the Internet, episode 67. We are now heading into the second half of the show, and these are going to be the submissions tier videos, meaning everyone who is a submissions level member here on the channel has submitted videos 2 a week, and they go into a randomized playlist. We're actually starting a little past the middle of the playlist, and we're going to see what people wanted me to see. The top grossing movies of all time, starting in 1976 and heading all the way into 2022, okay? So here's the thing. When I do these, usually I block some of this with my camera. So I feel like I should move the camera just down here for the time being so it doesn't block the top movies. So I'm curious, what are the highest grossing movies of all time, right? And I'm assuming this is going to adjust for inflation. This is also a year ago. But I'll be honest, I don't think there were any movies in the last year that broke overall box office records. So, here we go. Ready? Top grossing movies up to 2022. So it looks like Star Wars jumped in there and made some waves. Godfather was overall the best for a while. Look at that. Well, what's crazy about me, if they're Close Encounters of the Third Kind, like, I don't recall in the modern day anyone talking about Close Encounters of the Third Kind as like a big movie, right? Do we even talk about that movie today anymore? And it might just be because, you know, the special effects and everything of the time. Because at the time, I think it was revolutionary, but it was 1977. Today, you see the movie, you're like, meh, doesn't really look that appealing anymore. But I think back then it was like a ginormous thing, right? Grease exploding. That's pretty funny that Grease did so good. So Star Wars did overtake The Godfather at one point. Superman, the first Superman movie, Christopher Reeve, 1978. We had a few Mel Brooks movies in there. Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein. Star Wars still going as the top movie at this point. Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back. Boom. Look at that. Raiders of the Lost Ark, the original Indiana Jones movie. Oh, cool. Boy, George Lucas was like the king back then, huh? Whoa, E.T. Holy shit, seriously? No, I had no clue. See, 1982, that's when I was born, right? I had no idea E.T. was that popular of a movie. Holy shit, it more than, like, almost doubled the original Star Wars. That's insane. Return of the Jedi. Wow, Return of the Jedi beat Empire Strikes Back. That's pretty crazy, right? The Dragon is that far up there? Holy shit, I never knew that either. I didn't know that Bruce Lee was that popular. Back to the Future jumping up there. Top Gun. Oh, there's Ghostbusters. I didn't even notice. Ghostbusters snuck in there. I didn't even notice that Ghostbusters was in there. I had no idea that Ghostbusters was that popular. I mean, I loved Ghostbusters, but I had no clue that it was like in the top 10 most profitable movies in the 80s. Wow. Dude, look at E.T. Insane. Crocodile Dundee 2. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Whoa, that's cool. Rain Man went up there. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Wow. The Last Crusade beat the first 2 movies. I didn't know that. There's Batman. Now we're talking. See, now what's happening is the real blockbusters. That era, that late 80s, early 90s. This is when the real blockbuster movies started existing, where everyone went to the movies to see these films. You know, Batman was one of the huge ones at the time. Back to the Future 2. Pretty Woman, oh my god. Ghost. That's funny, even like romantic dramas and comedies are propelling way up there. Dances with Wolves, yeah, Kevin Costner. Home Alone, that's going to be ginormous. Yep, that did hugely popular. In fact, take a look. Ghostbusters is gone. Ghostbusters is not even on there anymore. Like, a lot of movies got knocked right off of this. Wow. Yep, they're all gone now. Still, E.T. and Star Wars, the biggest ones at this point. Wow. Terminator 2. That's got to do huge. That's got to do humongous. Ghost beat The Godfather. Damn. So now, the era of the Disney huge animated movies. Aladdin, right? Every year they had one. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and The Bodyguard. Jurassic Park. No. Wow. Jurassic Park made so much movie, they immediately dethroned Star Wars in the first year. And now Lion King. Lion King immediately dethroned Star Wars. Lion King was so huge for Disney, it was insane. Gump's in there. Wow. Wow. This is fascinating. Twister got down there? Really? Independence Day, I knew that was going to do it, because that was huge when it came out, Independence Day. Wow, so at one point in history, E.T., Jurassic Park, Lion King, and Independence Day were the top 4 movies of all time in 1997. Wow. That's crazy to think about. Titanic! Oh, no. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't get it. Like, I've seen Titanic, okay? It's okay. It's not bad by any means. It's got good acting and some funny stuff and good special effects. I have absolutely no idea why Titanic blew up like it did. I to this day, I couldn't tell you. I could sit there and watch the movie and I'll be like, meh. It's not, let me put it this way, I don't get bored. But at the same time, it's not like, yeah, it's so amazing. It just kind of is. It's a movie that kind of is. Is that what people wanted in 1998? Was a movie that kind of is eh? I don't get it. I don't know why it was so huge. Actually, it's the end of 97. Yeah, I just don't understand that. I mean, seriously, you really think that Titanic is twice as good as Jurassic Park? Really? I don't fucking believe that, but the numbers say that, right? Star Wars The Phantom Menace actually got up there in 99. Wow. Sixth Sense? I didn't even know Sixth Sense was that popular to get into, like, the top 10. Harry Potter. Oh, here we go. The Potterverse begins. And Lord of the Rings. That's awesome. Now, oh, no, the first Marvel movie, Spider-Man. Of course, you had X-Men, but Spider-Man did better than X-Men. Two Towers? What? I had no idea Two Towers actually topped Fellowship of the Ring. I had no idea. Wow. Wow, like nothing's touching it now. Return of the King. Whoa, Return of the King. I didn't know that. I didn't know that it did that good. Wow. Shrek 2. Where's Shrek 1? Shrek 1 didn't even make it. Shrek 1 didn't even make it to the top. Wow. Huh. Exactly. X-Men walks so Spider-Man could run. You're right. You're absolutely right. I remember seeing X-Men in theaters. 2005. Whoa. Okay, Harry Potter, Star Wars again. You know what's sad is that the other one, what was it? Attack of the Clones didn't even make it. Yeah, Attack of the Clones didn't make the top at all. Revenge of the Sith did, but not Attack of the Clones. Huh. All the Harry Potters are making it in there. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. That's the sequel, right? So why did the sequel do so much better than the original? That's weird. Coffee Lover did a super chat and said, I never saw the appeal of E.T. It was an odd movie. Again, I think it was the era. The idea of those level of special effects, but it was drama. It was funny. It was sci. It was like everything that people wanted in a movie, right? Before CG, by the way. Finding Nemo. Wow. That did really well. I didn't know Finding Nemo had done that well. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Like every Harry Potter movie made it up here at some point. The Dark Knight. So you know what's funny is The original Batman movie made it, but none of the others, right? Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin, they never made it up there. But The Dark Knight did. Whoa, Avatar. That's another, at least, here's the thing. I can at least understand Avatar better than Titanic. Like, Avatar had revolutionary CGI, right? Had crazy action sequences, had comedy, had drama, had romance. You know what I'm saying? Like, Avatar kind of makes sense. I just don't get Titanic. Now, Avatar isn't a great movie, in my opinion. It bites off of so much other source material and rips off ideas from other things so badly. It's Pocahontas, Dances with Wolves. It's all these other plots just rehashed. It's not a great movie, but visually it was great in 2009. So I just don't understand Titanic. Avatar, I can kind of get. Titanic, I don't. Nothing? 2010, nothing. Toy Story 3, that was the first one? Wow. 2011, nothing. Like, nothing is touching these movies. Look. 2011, nothing. Wait, what the fuck? Transformers Dark of the Moon? What the fuck? Michael Bay, you son of a bitch. You piece of... Anyway. Deathly Hallows went all the way up there. Wow. Deathly Hallows actually beat the original movie. That's the last one, right? The Deathly Hallows is the end of them, I think. Yeah. Avengers. First Marvel movie to explode in popularity here. I'm going to bet there's others. But Avengers, huge. Iron Man 3, there you go. The era of the Marvel movie has begun. Frozen getting in there, that makes sense. So you know what's funny? You noticed? After Lion King, it was Aladdin, Lion King, nothing. Disney never had, after Lion King, that was their peak of their animation. After that, nothing ever got up there again for Disney animation. It was just Lion King. Wow, nothing is touching it. Furious 7? Oh my god, why? Age of Ultron got up there. Jurassic World, wow, I didn't know Jurassic World had done that well. The Force Awakens, holy shit, I didn't know Force Awakens did that well either. Wow. Wow, okay. Got some shifting totals here now. Wow, who knew? Who knew Force Awakens made that much and then would turn out to be such a disappointment at the end of the trilogy? Everyone hates it now, right? Because Force Awakens was such a good attempt at like a reboot, right? Sucks. Wow, Infinity War was way up there. And Endgame beat Infinity War because it was the end of the basically the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe storyline, right? Phase 1 or whatever it was called. Lion King, the remake of Lion King is up there? Holy crap. Wait a minute. So the remake of Lion King actually did better than the original Lion King at this point. That's sad. That's fucking sad because the original is so much better. Really. The original is so much better than that one. That remake was not very good, in my opinion. Frozen 2. Spider-Man No Way Home. Wow. I didn't know that did this that good either. I didn't know any of these movies did this good. That's it. So that's the end. As of end of 2022. That's pretty crazy that the end of 2022, the top shit. The top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 movies aren't from the 2020s. The only movie from the 2020s to be top grossing is actually Spider-Man No Way Home. That was it. Nothing else came close. Wow. That was fascinating. That was a good one. That was a good submission. I liked watching that. Okay. Let's see what's next. And now, here's the thing. Last couple of years, movies haven't really grossed well at all. So if you had 2024 up to today, probably nothing would even make it up here. Or it would be very tough to break this. Movies just aren't doing as well anymore. So, okay.
That was a pretty impressive hit you put on Bianco, but now the whole family's gonna be looking for us. Our best bet is to head the other side of the county in Mobsburg. First we gotta head down to... Then we're gonna wanna... And then we'll probably have to try... After that, we'll probably wanna...
Speedrunners from the NPC's perspective, part 2. So he's skipping all the dialogue. I see.
You probably don't know this, but... Now don't forget that It's very important that you remember. All right, then. I figure we'll blend in better in this delivery van. It may be slow, but at least we won't... You're right. We better get going. We'll have to go the long way. It'll take a while, but that gives me a chance to talk to you about something. I never told anyone this before, but my whole life I've been...
Super Mafia blunders.
Finally, we reached Mobsburg. Thanks for the chat. Feels like nobody really listened.
So he did a loading trick. Like speedrunners would do this. It starts a cutscene, so cut out, reload the game, and then it skips the cutscene and goes to the next part of the game. I see.
To me anymore. Take this van to Frankie's. He'll give you a much better ride than this. Then you can come and meet me at the... Hey, slow down, buddy. It's not a race, all right? What the hell are you doing? Are you all right? Are you having a stroke? It's about time you got here. I was starting to worry about you. We need to go... What? You're right. We gotta get out of here. I worry you might have been followed by the
Fratelli brothers. You guys are gonna get it for taking...
Good job. Now the whole family is dead. And so are you. Now nothing's gonna stop me from taking over the whole operation myself. Bet you never thought that I was the one who was gonna... Nice try, but I was prepared for that one. Now let's finish this.
The great trader of the Boreal Alley.
I seen what you've been doing. It ain't natural, I tells ya.
It ain't natural, I tells ya.
Who do you work for? Tony Lazzuto. Oh, really? That actually makes sense once you think about it, considering that I'm dead.
That was pretty good. I like those videos this guy makes. They do well too. Look, 1.7 million's goat on a stick. I like these videos. They're well written and funny in gamer culture. You know. All right, let's watch one more before we split the part here.
Have I ever done an autopsy on a pregnant person? Yes, I have autopsied 4 pregnant.
Oh man, that's
persons.
sad.
Usually what we do is we do mom's autopsy. We'll remove all her organs and then I'll remove the baby. We'll get a blood swatch, a DNA card on the baby in case somebody down the road wants to know who daddy was. After the autopsy, we'll put mom in the body bag and then I'll put the baby in mom's arms so she gets to hold her baby. And then when she goes to the funeral home, it's up to the family if they want the baby embalmed and in the casket with mom or put back in the belly when mom gets embalmed. So it's up to the family what happens to the baby if the baby gets embalmed and is in the casket with mom.
That's so sad. But I mean, you never think about the people who have to do those kind of jobs, right? And what they go through. Can you imagine what that must be like? To be the person who has to do that, the mortician who has to do that. Holy crap, man! Someone's got to do all the awful jobs, right? All right, we have time for this. This is a funny viral clip, if I remember correctly.
What really happened on that Thursday here at Augusta High School that led to Chris Wood's death? The fuck is that? Shit! I'm dying in this fucking country-ass fucked up town. Shit flying in my mouth. The fuck? I can't see pollen. Let's get the fuck out of this country, motherfucker. I can't see me.
Take two. Huh? What? Was that live? Reporter swallows bug and loses it funny. I don't know. It's weird because I don't know if it was live or not. But it's just funny. Listen, I want to listen to that again. Listen to how he's talking at first. And then listen to what happens when the bug goes in his mouth. He completely changes to a different person.
What really happened on that Thursday here at Augusta High School that led to Chris Wood's death?
The fuck is that? Shit! I'm dying in this fucking country ass.
He completely transforms.
Shit flying in my mouth. The fuck? I can't see pollen. Let's get the fuck.
He's completely different. He's all as though he talks everything. He's just completely acting to be the guy on the news, and then the real personality comes out. It's like, oh my god, it's so different. What a transformation! All right, well, let's put the part, everybody. Thank you for watching DSP versus the Internet. 2 more parts coming this week, and I'll see you then.